Uh, I will, and then you can do the rest from here.
All right.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw's first. Well, we're on top. Well, actually, you start first.
All right. Hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul, and we are just alongside me, of course, my good friend John Batcher, as always.
Hello.
And we are just about set to go live. I'm not sure where we're at tonight, but
Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
oh, that's right. We are live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada tonight, where Edge will uh, step into the ring for the first time in probably over a year against Damian Priest, that being tonight's Raw main event. And I'm not quite sure what else to expect tonight because I did not, my internet does not seem to be working. So anyway, my internet doesn't seem to be working, so I wasn't able to look ahead at a whole lot of things. But at any rate, we will go live now to Monday Night Raw. We're only a minute in, so I doubt we've really missed much.
Understood.
And again, it's Monday, so we may have to cut out a little bit early. In the event that that is the case, I'll do my good nights a little bit early. Early not meaning necessarily right now, but closer to 9:30, 10, because 10:30, if we have to cut out at all, it'll probably be around then.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow night we're going to be broadcasting on the Heartbreak Kid, the Heartbreak and Shrine story.
Oh, that's right.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Let me hear the beginning of that again.
Greatness, yeah, greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. From a sold-out Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario,
Scotiabank
Canada,
Arena.
to Monday Night Raw.
That's where we're at tonight. Off goes the Pyro. Clash at the Castle is 2 weeks away, and wow, we're starting backstage tonight
with Seth freaking Rollins and Riddle.
That's our backstage area. Absolute chaos to kick off the night on Monday Night Raw. It's blatantly obvious Riddle and Rollins have no interest in waiting till we arrive in Cardiff, Wales for Clash at the Castle. We get this officially to separate
somebody in the audience with an NWO Wolfpack shirt. And an NWO black and white. Well, they started backstage, but now they're coming to the ring.
Let them fight.
A lot more than this. A lot more than a couple referees to separate these two gentlemen. Going out the crowd. Oh my God, they're not going to stop for anything. Oh no.
Oh my God. Like,
some more backup, please.
Fucking, he was going to throw him over the fucking railing.
This issue's become so deeply personal. As in time heals all wounds, I can say this is the exception. Riddle and Rollins trying to destroy one another. They're getting worse every week. Oh yeah, remember Rollins trying to end Riddle's career. Well, you understand why the emotions are so high here. Well, Riddle tonight looking to pay him back. Finally, these two are separated. Oh my God! Oh! Riddle taking out everyone, not just Seth Rollins. So much disdain between these two men. Riddle still coming after Rollins. What a melee to kick off Raw. Okay, well, that's about Clash at the Castle. We've got 2 weeks to Clash at the Castle, but what about everything we've got planned here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw? And it's about the chaos we have planned later tonight that's important, but right now, we focus on what is coming up, and that is the hometown boy. That's right, Edge, making his return to Toronto, but waiting for him was his first acolyte in Judgment Day. The ruthless, the vicious, the dedicated Damian Priest, Edge promising to end Judgment Day. It starts tonight. The semifinals of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament begin tonight as Alexa Bliss and Asuka join forces once again.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only Edge is here.
Look who just came home.
Woohoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. There are pioneers, there are legends, and then there is Trish Stratus in a class by herself. A 7-time women's champion, Hall of Famer, Canada's Got Talent judge Trish Stratus here in Toronto. I love it.
Really? I didn't know there was a show like that.
60,000 a Hall of Fame worthy ovation here in Scotiabank Arena for Toronto's own.
What are they saying?
Trish.
Guys,
Welcome home.
man,
That's what they're saying.
it feels so good to be here. It feels so good to be home. And I'm not just talking about Toronto. I'm talking about in this ring.
A boot?
Between these ropes, I have to say, it'll never not feel like home between these ropes.
Oh, now they're saying one more match.
I've been doing a lot of thinking lately.
What the?
Talk about crashing a party. Talk about disrespect. Bailey, Dakota Kai,
Oh,
and
I
Io
get
Sky,
it.
the disruptors.
I get it. You see where they're going here?
Even a homecoming. Too much for these ladies. They have to get in the way.
Yeah. Now, they're either going to do it at the castle,
I don't know
or
what's
they're
going to
going to
happen
build it
next.
to
The Hall of
someone
Famers
wants to do it at
outnumbered.
WrestleMania.
Hi, we're
Oh.
Visible, a different kind of wireless company, running on a big, impressive wireless.
Why do they have to go to commercial now? Jesus Christ. That's disrespectful to her.
Some banks
She's a Hall of Famer. Why would they do that to her?
I'm probably gonna get something to drink. We're on commercial break, so we'll be right back.
Well, you'll be right back. I have nowhere to go. And once again, I'm left high and dry. Oh, by the way, I guess while John's gone, I could let you know next Sunday on A&E on Biography, next week's episode is about Rey Mysterio. Well, it still doesn't want to go through. Fine. Fuck you then. You suck. Anyway, next week's episode is, let's try this again. I hate when I fuck things up like this. Okay. Next week's episode, this coming Sunday night on A&E Biography, this week's episode is about Rey Mysterio. And then immediately following that, this week's episode of Rivals is about Eddie Guerrero against Rey Mysterio, the late great Eddie Guerrero, who is very much missed in the world of wrestling and in WWE. Eddie Guerrero, of course, coming from one of the great wrestling families in the history of pro wrestling. At any rate, this week's episode of Rivals, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, and then Rey Mysterio will be with Booker T, Jackie Redmond, and Pete Rosenberg on this week's episode of SPAC Talk. And it's all this coming Sunday night on A&E. And then, of course, 1 week from Saturday, Clash at the Castle on Peacock, starting at 1 noon Central. And it'll be 6 o'clock in Scotland when they go on the air. So that's why it's starting in the afternoon here. 1 noon Central on Peacock. And when John decides to come back, we can go on with the show. I'm not going to end this now, but I will remind him when he comes back that I said, do not walk out on me, or it's the last episode. Like the old saying goes, please know that if this is the last episode, it's not you, it's him. Okay? In the meantime, I've been left high and dry. Okay? If you walk out on me again, we're cutting off right now, and it's the last episode. And from now on, if you ask me, do I want to broadcast, the answer is going to be no.
How long I was gone, Mike?
How long has I gone?
No, how long I was gone.
How long I was gone? I think you mean how long was I gone?
How long was I gone?
I don't know, but that doesn't matter. That's beside the point. I told you this once before. Now,
Yep.
this is the last chance. You walk out on me again, and this is the last broadcast. I'm tired of this.
All right.
This is your channel. They don't tune in to see me. They tune in and wonder, this is John's channel. Why isn't he here? Do you think that's fair to them?
No.
To tune into your channel and make them wonder why you're not there?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, last, as I like to say, last chance, last dance. You walk out on me again, this is the last broadcast.
We're still gonna watch wrestling together, right?
Well, we could, I guess, but if we're broadcasting and we're live on the air and you walk out, if we're not broadcasting, it doesn't matter. But if we're live on the air and you walk out, the people watching your channel are going to wonder where the hell you went. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Because they may like me, but they don't tune in to see me.
They came to see us.
Okay, well, I think you get it. I don't know. Anyway,
Back to Monday Night Raw.
for now, we'll go on. Just don't walk out on me again.
Rewards.
The only time I walk out on you is to take a piss, and I don't even leave. I'm 2 feet away.
The best show to beat. We are. I'm just so excited, and we had to come out here. I mean, I told you guys, Raw is literally the best show to beat. We are in the ring with Trish freaking Stratus. I mean, we are huge fans. You know I'm a huge fan. We're huge fans, right? Yeah. I am big fans. Yes. Ayo said
What
she's
she
been your
said.
number one fan for so long. You're legendary, international legend, Japan, New Zealand, all over the world. But you know, all that aside, we were just wondering, what are you even doing here? Well, in case you haven't heard, there's kind of a big match happening later. It's kind of a big deal. Fellow Torontonian Edge will be back in this ring after a decade. So
Wow,
I'm here to
first
support
match
him.
in a decade.
And actually, before I was
Who was right?
interrupted, rudely
I
I
was.
might add, clearly not Canadians, I had something to say. Trish, we don't care what you have to say.
Is she British?
She's Australian.
I don't like you. Oh, Io doesn't like you. Dakota doesn't like you. I don't like you. We all don't like you because we're kind of sick of you riding our damn coattails all weekend long. I mean, we went to Kingston and we went to London and now we have to be here. You're welcome, by the way. But literally, you've been all on us all weekend long and we're getting really, really sick of it because this is our ring now. You're in the past. This is our show now. You're in the past. We are the now. So who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, you said something about being outnumbered, Corey? This is where we get some backup. With a former the World Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. EST marching.
The former women's champion. No, she's got the belt right there.
Bailey, Io Sky, Dakota Kai out here disrespecting the Hall of Famer, and Trish Stratus.
Who in the hell is Trish Stratus? Bailey, you're not even in the same stratosphere. Yeah, see, Trish walked so that we all could run. So what you should be doing is thanking Trish because there would be no Bailey without Trish Stratus. But since you standing here acting like this, then you know what? I'll tell you who the hell Trish Stratus is. Oh, she's a trailblazer and she's a legend, and this is her city. So stop being disrespectful.
There's some kind of warning on your.
Thanks, Michael.
But you know what? I don't even need to defend her because she can defend herself. Bailey, I can tell you something. I can real quick go from I am retired to I was retired if you don't stop running your mouth.
Say something, Bailey.
Okay, well, I know you're a little stupid, but there's 3 of us and 2 of you. So that sounds good right now. Simple math, sweetie. Myself and women's champion Bianca Belair make 2.
Well, you know what?
Odds evening up.
I know they said Edge and Damian Priest, but I bet this is going to be the actual main event.
Of Trish Stratus. 3 on 2 becomes 4 on 3. Alexa Bliss and Asuka.
And the future women's tag team champions, Asuka and Alexa Bliss. Well, that makes 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. Well, you're lucky that I'm feeling really generous this Monday in your hometown and everything, so I'm gonna let you slide on this one. We'll see you 3 idiots at Clash at the Castle, okay? That's if you make it to Cardiff. So, to your little girlies there, good luck, because you're gonna need it. You're done for. You're done for. You're done for.
Finally, it looks like we might be settling down to a match we did expect. Yeah, I love how quickly they hit the retreat button. Certainly got to boost the confidence of Alexa Bliss and Asuka having the Hall of Famer on her side. This match is about to begin momentarily. Dakota Kai and Io Sky versus Alexa Bliss and Asuka. And it is all about the WWE Women's Tag Team title. That's right, in the semifinals of the tournament.
They're doing for the semifinals for the tag team
Okay, so
tournament.
Trish isn't going to fight.
It is not. Io Sky, Dakota Kai to get past Tamina and Dana Brooke. Wow. Alexa Bliss and Asuka had to overcome Nikki ASH and Dusop. On the other side, we know Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah are
Damn
winning
it.
the
I
winner
thought
of a
Trish was
70
gonna-
chance fatal
when she
four-way
said I
tag
could-
team match. More on that later on tonight.
When she said I couldn't come on return, I
Semifinals
thought
have
that she
begun.
was.
Asuka and Io Sky squaring off, circling like sharks. The 2 women who have had very, very similar career paths. Ooh. Io wants no part of the Empress just now. Asuka has it right. Io Sky perhaps a little timid there. Taking on Asuka to start this match. We always talk about the deadly striking ability possessed by Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. When
I don't
you're talking
care.
kicks, you have to mention Dakota
Bailey's
Kai,
crew is
who can
trying to
strike
be
with the best
like
of them. Right now, transitions on the great submission game.
the Riot Squad.
Oh, the gamesmanship begins
What?
between Asuka and Io Sky.
Bailey's crew is trying to be like the Riot Squad.
Interesting exit from the ring by Dakota Kai. I would call it perhaps being well early on. Nothing wrong with taking a moment to compose yourself, re-strategize. A lot of opportunities for the chicken dance so far from Asuka. Flustered. She's got to get back in this ring. She's going to get counted out. Count up to 8. Dakota Kai just in time to run right into Asuka. Io Sky dodging one there from Asuka. Here comes Alexa Bliss clearing the ring. Alexa Bliss and Asuka running the show. Semifinals are underway. Final Alexa Bliss. Welcome back to the WWE Women's Tag Team Tournament semi-final. Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky. First part of this match kind of resembled a track meet with Dakota Kai and Io Sky running from the ring, but they are back in and going at it.
It's all for these ladies to be involved in that 6-woman tag team match in 2 weeks at Clash of the Castle. And right now, it's all about who will punch their ticket to the finals of the women's tag team title tournament.
We're talking about Clash at the Castle. Dakota Kai, of course, and Io Sky want momentum in that 6-women tag. They can get it tonight.
This is also an opportunity if you're Sky and Kai to inflict a little extra punishment on your opponent.
Shoulders down. Kick out from Io Sky.
Prior to the match in Cardiff, Wales. Right now, Sky one step ahead of Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, of course, and Asuka, the opening round against Nikki ASH and Doudrop. Great teamwork taking out Doudrop. We knew how great they were as individuals, but good chemistry last time out.
That's really key. Two ladies all on cover here.
Another cover, hook in the leg. Kick out from Io Sky. This is what it's all about. The semifinals WWE Women's Tag Team Tournament to decide our new champions.
That's motivation enough for a team like Alexa Bliss and Asuka, who have been rivals, who have been on the opposite end of things, to say, listen, let's put our strengths together and try to become the next women's tag team champions.
Io Sky appears to want no part of the Empress of Tomorrow. These are two women who both began their careers, became stars in their native Japan. Both of these women dominated the NXT Women's Division at separate times. And now here they are as obstacles to another. Sky move to the roll-up.
And a stomp to the fingers of Asuka. It's like Asuka's jaw jacking finally. Got under the skin of Io Sky.
When you talk about creative offense, these are the superstars you think of.
And a kick caught Asuka in the throat. Asuka thought she'd outsmarted Io Sky.
Little too much jaw jacking from Asuka, and it cost her.
Now Dakota Kai, big smile on her face, but Asuka was waiting for her.
Great counter from Dakota Kai. Oof. Now, Corey, these are exactly the veterans, Asuka and Alexa Bliss, that Dakota
used to
Kai,
used to be on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I was for fun once.
You could say
Dakota Kai.
to disrupt, to wipe out. But I think it's a matter of, Sky and Kai are both veterans in their own right. They've traveled the globe. They are here to make a name for themselves. As Asuka answers with Kawada kicks of her own to the face of Dakota Kai.
You do not want to get into a striking contest with Asuka.
And it's a smart strategy if you're Bayley and Io and Dakota. You try to find the biggest dog in the yard and take them out.
You also see the growing list of enemies, Corey, that those two ladies are building here.
Big right hand by Bliss. Face down.
That was beautiful.
Dakota Kai to the
Tickets
cover.
already on sale for WrestleMania 39.
Kick out and right shoulder up from Dakota
Travel
Kai.
packages available.
Smile of confidence on the
What
face
they
of Alexa
include,
Bliss.
not quite
Take
sure
a
yet.
look at the tandem offense here. Wow.
At any rate, it's on sale now.
Ace first with Dakota, not quite enough. But Bliss and Asuka in full
That
control.
move right there that they did, that was beautiful.
Roll up again, shoulders down. Quick kick out from Dakota
Saturday,
Kai. But
April
over and
1st
over
and
again, just getting put on her
Sunday,
back.
April 2nd.
Takes energy every time to kick out. Pretty soon you run out. On her back again.
Wise strategy by Alexa Bliss. Question of strategy, Saxton. Alexa was exerting a lot of energy on her own, trying to execute multiple pinfall attempts to no avail.
But that was effective, as was the drop kick. Speaking of veterans, later tonight, Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor. Two of the best to ever step in the ring are going to collide later tonight on Raw.
Dakota Kai, Io Sky attempting to regroup on the outside, but they're not going to get a whole lot of time here. Here comes Bliss!
Oh, the athleticism of Alexa Bliss. Out here in Toronto, 16,683. Alexa needs to get either Dakota or Io into the ring and finish this one. This is not time to bask in the adulation of Toronto's WWE Universe. There we see Dana Brooke and Tamina, who were unceremoniously eliminated from this prestigious tag team
Where's
title
her
tournament.
I believe they got their eyes on
24/7
the second chance
championship.
opportunity.
That's a good question right there.
And a kick from Kai.
I think she still has it.
Wisely holding on. Dakota going down.
Oh! Taking a basic out from Alexa Bliss and taking advantage. Boot right to the face. Lack of respect that we've come to expect.
Okay, I don't have any news today simply because I can't get on my internet to look at anything. So maybe Wednesday, when we do this again for Dynamite, maybe I'll have some news by then.
Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus...
Continues with Rey Mysterio, Sunday at 8 on A&E.
Welcome to the semifinals of the WWE Women's Tag Team Tournament. Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky. And right now, Alexa Bliss in the wrong corner. Alexa been in pure desperation mode to attempt to make a tag to Asuka. Sky and Kai have done a masterful job of cutting the ring in half, keeping Alexa far, far away from the Empress of Tomorrow. Oh! Now there's a separation, and there's the tag. And a fired up Asuka face to face with Io Sky. Nowhere to run this time. Asuka has a chance to completely shift the momentum in this match. Hip attack to Dakota Kai. Down goes Io Sky. And Asuka all sorts of fired up. Hip attack in the corner. Look. Looking for the lift. And how quick is Asuka? That spinning attack over and over. Oh, beautiful. Now low connection. Might be it to the cover. Just before 3, the kick out from Io Sky. Leah, Doudrop, and Nikki A.S.H. looking on. Leah, of course, partnered with Raquel Rodriguez. She will find herself in the semifinals this Friday. What a guy. Great diversion here. Oh, more than that. Effective. Asuka taking her off the ball at exactly the wrong time. Double knees. The back of the neck of Asuka. Io Sky takes flight. Unbelievable drop kick to the cover. No. Just in time is Alexa Bliss. Bliss trying to dispose of Dakota Kai. Kai disposes of Bliss instead. And the veteran move on the veteran with the reversal. Tag made. Dakota Kai, the legal competitor again. Hoist up the Empress. A backslide, shoulders down. They're not quite enough. Oh. That's a scorpion kick. For those watching along, Byron finally took a breath. Here we go, Asuka. Oh, Dakota Kai. That's gonna be it. Shoulders down. Oh. Just enough left in the tank, and here's why. Everything on the line. The Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament semifinal. See how the action unfolded moments ago. Watch these double knees right to the base of Asuka's skull, right at the neck. But Io was not finished there. Spectacular springboard drop kick right on target, knocking Asuka halfway across the ring and nearly ending this one. What is it going to take for either one of these teams to finally secure victory? Beautiful spinning back fist. What? This with a chance to end this now. 2 for 1 special. Got Dakota and double DDT. Tag made to Asuka. Teamwork once again on display. Oh, this might be it.
She's going to
break that grip.
Dakota Kai holding on for dear life, and now Asuka's got it.
Io Sky once again there for her teammate. And Dakota Kai starting to wear down.
Asuka looking for the tag from Alexa Bliss. What is it going to take? Maybe up in the ante a little bit. Maybe Alexa Bliss going up top.
And now Asuka looks like she just tagged herself in. Oh!
Dakota Kai with the knees up for Twisted Bliss. And Asuka finds a mark on Sky. Nasty backhand by the Empress.
There we go. Dakota just connected with a hellacious forearm, rocking the jaw of Asuka.
Asuka out of the way at the last possible second. Io Sky's tagged herself in, but Asuka doesn't know. Asuka's got the Asuka lock.
But it's not an illegal competitor. The tag means absolutely nothing, but Asuka doesn't know it. Celebrating now on her back. What a comeback! Give me a winners. A team of Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Just when the offense of Asuka looked like it might have turned this around, Io Sky with the steal.
You cannot help but to be extremely impressed with the performance here. Take another look. Here's where a chance. Asuka got on the women's tag.
Veterans trying
Championship tournament.
a second chance fatal four-way this Friday. We'll have more details on that later, but right now, the veterans trying to recover, but Dakota Kai and Io Sky victorious. Certainly a thrilling victory for Dakota Kai and Io Sky as they advance to the finals of the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Now, folks, please welcome Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, how exactly do you plan to bounce back tonight against Finn Balor after that nail-biting loss to Theory last week? You know, Kev, I've been doing this a long time. A lot of highs and a lot of lows. And last week, Theory, I'll admit it, he was the better man. But I just wanted to help him, you know? He's got the world in his hands. He's just so arrogant about it. And that's where the problem lies. Yeah, heard it all before, Dolph. Respect the locker room veteran spiel. You make me sick. You're the same as Edge, and you're the same as Rey Mysterio. You attach yourselves to younger, up-and-coming superstars to try and keep yourself relevant. But you disguise it. You're trying to disguise it by saying, hey, I'll give the kid some guidance. I'll give the kid some tips. I'll teach the kid something. Well, you know what? You can't teach me nothing. Kid. We're not the same age. There is one thing I can teach you, brother.
That's full volumes.
Just gonna sit there on your ass like a little bitch, or you gonna come out to the ring? Oh! Parting shot from Dolph Ziggler.
What's he going to do now, Finn?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, residing in Hollywood, Florida, weighing 218 pounds.
Okay, so from what I can see so far, they're trying to bring it back to the Attitude Era, but
Monday Night
it's
Raw
too,
is presented by the new 2 for
they're
$5
making it
menu
too
and Sonic
obvious.
only
It
at
doesn't
Sonic.
seem natural.
Except for the backstage Raw match with Riddle and Rollins.
Now the veteran is fired up and he's going to need it against the Judgment Day.
Or even that
Finn
didn't
Balor
seem
looking for momentum
natural.
tonight.
It
The
kind of
veteran,
looks like
Dolph
they're
Ziggler,
trying
and Finn
too
Balor
hard to
collide next on
go
Monday
back to
Night
what
Raw.
they were. To really amp it up, what they need to do is either AEW or Impact needs to go, or Ring of Honor need to go to Monday night, and there needs to be another Monday Night War.
Yep.
But see, when there's no competition, like direct competition, like there was when Nitro and Raw were on at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
then the incentive isn't there, the motivation isn't there to compete.
Exactly.
I'm just curious, do you ever have an opinion of your own, or do you just agree with everything that everybody says?
I have my own opinions sometimes too.
Well, Christ, how long is the fucking internet gonna be like this?
I don't know.
I thought maybe it was just something with my internet, so I tried turning it off and rebooting it, and it still is like that. I don't know. Boy, you'd be great on a radio show or a internet show. You give such in-depth and such well thought out, thorough answers. You're so entertaining. I'd like to see what kind of viewers you have that are actually, anyway.
Are you saying I'm funny or something?
No, I'm saying you're not that exciting.
Oh. Okay.
You don't make people want to tune in.
You go by lots of titles. Favorite, dad, hairstylist. So
Unless the people that are tuning in to watch you are.
Oh, higher, king of the sky, is flying too fast and is flying too high. Hell.
I don't even know I don't even get it. What was that?
Oh, higher, king of the sky, is flying too fast and is flying too high.
What?
Oh, higher, king of the sky, is flying too fast and is flying too high. Hello, everyone. Welcome
It's
to the
this
video.
dude
Oh,
I've been
it's
watching on
outside.
YouTube since yesterday.
Say what?
Before I've changed his appearance for this video.
I'll show you.
It's powerful. It's very,
Hold
very powerful. That said, I'll invite him. I'll use him later on in the video. We'll go over the formalities, etc. In a minute, he's giving me like level. Oh, it's picked first form still. He's giving me like.
Now, you see, that's a perfect example. You see how that guy is talking with excitement in his voice, and he's really like driving the point home. See, that's what gets people to tune in. That's what people want to see. That's what people want to hear. They don't tune in to just hear some guy go, yep, okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the video.
Oh, so you want our video to be, hi,
everyone.
welcome to the video.
No. You know, I'm saying don't, you talk like you're on 500 sleeping pills and you don't know which end is up.
Oh.
Put some excitement in it, son.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Monday Night Raw, where we're live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for the first match of the decade when Edge retired as a professional wrestler before he went from being a wrestler to a Hollywood movie, back to being a wrestler as a part-timer. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
See, now you're getting the hang of it. See, that's what your viewers tune in to hear, not, yep, okay, Wow, where's the excitement in that?
And right here is my best housemate, Michael Paul.
And like I said, but I'll say it again. Hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul. We
And
are
I'm-
live from Toronto, Canada tonight.
Yep.
Alongside me, of course, as always, my friend John Batcher.
What's up, party people? And yeah, I am the party king.
See? There you go. I knew you had it in you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course. That's what my girlfriend said. I knew you had it in you.
Woo!
Anyway.
Who's your girl?
Well, her name was Robin. Unfortunately,
Aw.
she's passed away now, but
You guys were a perfect couple if she was still around.
well, yeah. Things didn't work out that way, but she was still one of my best friends till.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
She
we
died.
just saw a awesome comeback. The returning of Trish freaking Stratus.
And I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed because I thought when all of those people were in the ring, and she took her clothes off and her jacket, I thought we were about to see a Trish Stratus comeback, even if it was only for one night.
I know. Tell me about it. Hey, can you still leave Rob? Pause for a moment. I gotta talk to Jennifer.
Of course you do. God forbid.
She's one of my friends.
Well, God forbid you two should.
Hey, Jen.
I'm figuring it out now.
What's up,
What
buddy?
the heck?
How are
I
you?
figured it out.
Figure what out?
How I put a picture on the one I was showing you last time?
Oh, yeah.
My caregiver showed me how to do it. And it's easy to do.
Told you.
Well, you didn't show me before.
Sorry.
Now it's damn easy.
Hey, Jen, what happened to you today?
I had to go get my depot.
Oh. YouTube,
I told Tessa last night that I wasn't gonna be there.
give us a minute, YouTube. So you didn't came? Are you coming in tomorrow, Jen?
Yeah, I'm coming in tomorrow. I just had to miss today because I had to do something.
Oh. Were you happy that we won last night, Jen?
Yeah?
I told you we'd come back.
Yeah, but tonight I don't think they're gonna win.
I know.
Look, now it's tied 1-1.
But hey, I had a good day today, by the way, Jen.
What did you do?
Hang out with Tessa and them from the kitchen crew. But hey, if I'm still up or not, I'll talk to you later or tomorrow, okay?
Just call me back when you get out of Michael's room.
Okay. Alright, see you later, or if not, see you tomorrow. Alright, bye-bye. How's that?
Well, I give you credit for one thing. At least you killed commercial time, so we can.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about like 2 or 3 days away from Clash of the Champions.
Oh no, it's about 2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks from today of Clash of the Champions.
Something like that. Hold on.
Championship on the line. That's what we're all looking forward to, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship on the line. Clash at the castle. Drew McIntyre versus the head of the table, Roman Reigns. McIntyre will play the role of challenger. Cardiff, Wales, two incredibly heavy hitters, the most prestigious championship in the game. It's going down in Cardiff. You're looking at a fired up Dolph Ziggler. He better be.
Well, he must have new theme music.
And to the book, coming to the ring, Rhea Ripley, representing the Judgment Day, Finn Balor. We know he's experienced, we know he's technical, he's always fit, there's nothing he can't do in the ring, but as the Judgment Day made Finn more dangerous. Mentally, the Judgment Day has freed Finn Balor and arguably created the most dangerous version of the Prince we have ever known in the WWE Universe. Look at the laser focus in the eyes of Balor. It doesn't hurt. He's got a heavy hitter like Rhea Ripley watching his back at all times.
You think about what the Judgment Day has done already, the damage they've caused to Rey Mysterio, to Dominic Mysterio, the damage they hope to cause to Edge later on tonight. That is what is fueling the confidence of every member of the Judgment Day.
Right now, Finn Balor looking at Dolph Ziggler as something of a wounded animal. Finn realizes Dolph's pride.
I told you that
shot
Edge
last
would
week.
probably get his
Dolph's
music
pride
back
was
from them.
defeated in a match against Theory. Balor was to capitalize on that tonight, perhaps finish the job once and for all.
All you got to do is look at the career of Dolph Ziggler over the years here in WWE and how many times Dolph has been able to bounce back to win gold.
If you guys been living under the rock, we got Finn Balor, who was known by Prince Devins from New Japan Pro Wrestling when he first started with the Bullet Club from 2012 all the way from 2014 before he ever went to WWE. And then we got Dolph Ziggler, who once he was with Chavo Guerrero, and he was part of the male cheerleader Spirit Squad.
Been to the top of the mountain.
Oh, yeah, he was. I remember that.
And then he came to be the show-off, and then became the World Heavyweight Champion, and then he went from being a champion to being Mr. It should have been me, back to being the show-off.
Dolph Ziggler with the
Better?
early advantage. Finn Balor.
Huh? Was that a better
Going Ziggler in.
hype that I did earlier?
I think so.
Ready for that super kick and went to the corner, but out at exactly the right time.
I have to think though, what if Ziggler does suffer another loss here tonight against Finn Balor? What that does to his mentality, but right now you see how driven Dolph Ziggler is. They're trying to humble Balor.
Finn Balor, though, last week against Rey Mysterio, a win over another veteran. And as he says, everyone who stood up to the Judgment Day, we've eliminated them one by one. A lot of momentum coming into this match.
Taking on Dolph Ziggler. Certainly will not give up at this juncture, or any juncture for that matter.
Corey in the back. Dolph Ziggler with a smack to Finn Balor. Was that more? Not going to do anything physically to Finn Balor, but the willingness to fight is Dolph trying to show that.
It was a warning shot. Dolph was likely trying to pump himself up a lot more than he was trying to incite Finn Balor.
Dolph wants to prove to himself that he's still got it. And he's not yesterday's news like Finn Balor referenced backstage. When we talk about veterans who have the respect of everyone in the locker room, number one on that list has to be Dolph Ziggler. I don't disagree with you in any capacity. Everybody respects what Dolph Ziggler has done as a professional. The difference is not a lot of people like Dolph Ziggler backstage. Dolph has been brash since day one. Dolph takes pride in rubbing people the wrong way. So Balor looks at this as an opportunity to do the locker room a favor.
Well, tonight for the first time, there's going to be an Alpha Academy Open Challenge.
Any tag teams?
Well, I wonder if that means someone new is coming in or if someone old is coming back.
Dolph Ziggler not fearing anyone
I
last
hope
week against Fury
somebody
Upstart.
old.
The young buck with incredible physical
Like,
talent. An epic match last week.
nah.
He came up short. No
They
shame.
can't come back.
Oh, man. Dolph
Because they're both
Ziggler
new.
laid out. Finn
They're
Balor
in
loving it.
AEW. I wish they could come back.
With a scandal hit their juggernaut. A first lady and pastor. I'm no criminal.
And unfortunately, my internet's not working. What I wanted it for was to look up the results of AEW's All In from last night.
I got it.
Tonight at 11 after Raw on USA.
Hold on.
Welcome back to Dolph Ziggler versus Finn Balor on Monday Night Raw. And it has been a master's class from both of these superstars. Before the break, unbelievable.
Ziggler just started first into the top turnbuckle. Listen, watch this again. Ooh! That's why
That would
Finn Balor
definitely
has been
hurt.
able to maintain a significant advantage over the show-off.
And always with the counters, Finn Balor, every time Dolph Ziggler is trying to get his offense going, seems as though Finn Balor has the perfect counter move. Speaking of counters, there's a great one from Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggler able to create some separation, throwing up the elbow. Kick to follow. Now Ziggler on the move. This is what Dolph Ziggler does. He finds that next gear, and he is unloading on Finn Balor.
Disrespect for the veterans in the locker room from Finn Balor. Dolph Ziggler not taking that, ready to put this one away. Kick out just in time from Finn Balor. In front of 16,638 here in Toronto. Monday Night Raw. Great crowd on hand, and they have been behind every
Yo, what's up, 49
right
Cent?
now, cheering on Dolph Ziggler against Finn Balor. Sold out crowd here in Scotiabank Arena.
Welcome to the stream. Subscribe if you guys are new.
Oh, barely with that right shoulder up. What about this massive matchup still to come tonight? Member of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, goes one-on-one with Hall of Famer Edge. Edge competing on Raw in Toronto for the first time in over a decade.
Did you say All In or something like that?
Fellow Judgment Day members, but
Something like
without a doubt,
that, yeah.
preparing for that high-stakes matchup later on tonight.
And Corey, what would it mean for Finn Balor and Judgment Day for Finn to beat Dolph Ziggler and have momentum going into that match, the confidence? I think right now Damian Priest had better be focused only on Edge. I'm sure Damian is morally supportive of Finn Balor and anything Rhea Ripley does tonight, but Damian Priest needs to prepare for the biggest match of his career. A roll up for Dolph Ziggler.
Ziggler wasted no time following up. He's looking for the famouser.
Oh! Shoulders down, that could be it. Oh, just before 3. Are you kidding me, man?
Rhea Ripley in disbelief.
Take a look at this moments ago. Dolph Ziggler looking for the famouser, which he's used to great effect throughout his career, but a sit-out powerbomb by Balor nearly ended this one. Dolph with a little too much left in the tank.
I think it was Dragon of the House. The House of the Dragons,
Strike
Michael.
Ziggler. Oh!
Huh?
I think it was the House of the Dragons.
Cover, hook in the leg. Oh, no fight left in the Judgment Day's Finn Balor. Rhea Ripley stressing outside the ring, and here's why.
As Ziggler beating Finn Balor to the punch. Delivering a DDT to follow. Much like we talk about the incredible resiliency of Dolph Ziggler, we can say the same about Finn Balor.
Rhea Ripley trying to cheer Finn Balor on, trying to motivate the Prince as Dolph makes it to his feet first, looking for the super kick. Balor counters.
Ziggler trying to fight out of it.
Oh, 1916, but kicked in the knee. Here comes Famouser. Oh, yes!
Ziggler connects.
Famouser, and he got all of it. Oh, man. Everyone in Scotiabank Arena, including Dolph Ziggler, thought that was the end. The kick right on the patella. Famouser delivered, but Balor able to beat the count of 3.
On the face of Rhea Ripley, I'm sure frustration starting to seep in a little bit for Dolph Ziggler. Trying to figure out, how do I put Finn Balor away? When we talk about veteran technique, we talk about the ability to do anything in the ring. It's also the ability to dig deep. It gives you longevity on Monday Night Raw, and right now both of these superstars displaying that. Oh! Dropkick right into the corner. Now Finn Balor, perhaps poised and ready to end this.
Oh, coup de grace, but oh! Once again on his back.
Whoa. That's about as close as you can get.
Famouser zigzagging, still a kick out.
Balor's looking for the coup de grace right there with the zigzag. And, oh, jeez. Gotta have the second away.
Well, Finn Balor right now has to be running on fumes. He's walking between raindrops, taking all this damage. The same has got to be said for Dolph Ziggler. Dolph has been physically exhausted, as has Balor. Both of these athletes not afraid for a fight to get into the deep waters. Both of these guys cardiovascular machines when it comes to who has the ability to deliver that final blow. Which at this point neither man has. Now it's just getting ugly. Pro technique out the window. Let's throw hands.
Would you rather watch that other wrestling?
Huh?
Would you rather watch that other wrestling?
What other wrestling?
The one that you're watching on your phone?
I can watch it later when we have commercial.
That's what I thought.
Just pure desire right now. Balor goes down low.
I don't know if Balor actually, because it wasn't a low shot. Just, and a headbutt rocks Balor.
Watch Rhea.
Oh my God, Rhea on the apron with a cheap shot. Right into the arms. Oh, Finn Balor. 1916, this one is as good as done.
Balor gonna try this one more time.
Coup de grace right through the chest of Dolph Ziggler, shoulders down. Huge win for Finn Balor and Judgment Day. Who's your winner? Finn Balor. Grow eyes in the back of your head when you take on Judgment Day.
I think
Listen
Finn got
from
a
Edge
new
later
user.
tonight.
Who did what?
What was a heck of a
I think
match for
Finn
the
got
shake
some
and
new
kick out of
user.
that woman. Rhea Ripley, that's the difference maker. Why is it a shame, Saxton? There's a reason you run with a
You
faction.
know my
There's a
back.
reason you have friends watch your back.
Want me
Because
to
in
stretch your
WWE,
damn
it's dog
back
eat
or
dog.
something?
And this is why you want someone like Rhea Ripley on your side who to go. And despite the controversial manner in which they earned that victory, momentum continues for the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, wherever he is watching, getting ready for Edge, he is thrilled and ready.
Well, it looks like Finn Balor got the victory tonight, and now please welcome my guest, SmackDown's Aaliyah. How are you? Aaliyah, would you ever expected that you and Raquel Rodriguez would make such a complimentary team as you head into the semifinals of the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament?
Well, I am a bougie badass, and she is a beast, and
Sorry, badass or just
What a
bad?
flake.
Thanks, Sarah. I got this. Ding dong, bye bye. I'll be doing the
Because
interview
I'm
now.
a blonde.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. I was wondering if you were taking
Reminds me
notes
of
of
that
Dakota and Io in their match to help you prepare for the semifinals against the winner of the Second Chance Fatal 4-Way match this Friday. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we all know Dakota and he are going to go on to win the finals, win the whole thing, and become your new women's tag team champions. And where's your partner? Where's Raquel?
It's none of your business.
Oh, everything. 私たちのこと甘く見んなよ. Io said, "You're either really brave or really stupid to show up on our show all alone." He said she's alone.
Ding dong, hello. Bailey, tell us, how's the knee doing? When will you be returning to action?
Yeah, when are you going to be returning to action? No, why don't you prove it to me tonight and face me?
All right. See you out there.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Oh,
Not that dude.
bad.
God damn.
Well, it's all so stupid.
Shoes, please.
Yeah. They think their audience is 2-year-olds.
That gave alongside his #1 guy, the tree trunk Otis. Here, does Otis get bigger every week? Wider every week. WWE Survivor Series will be live from TV Garden
You're
in Boston,
fun, Boston,
Massachusetts,
right?
Saturday,
Yeah.
November 26th. Tickets are available this Friday at Ticketmaster.com. Otis, soft drink to the ring, and well, get this, the Alpha Academy has issued an open challenge in hopes of testing the best. We'll find out who will answer the challenge next, live on Raw.
To make the most of your land.
All I gotta say, if somebody new or old might be coming, I hope they have a better way to have a better match.
Well, I will say this. It's not Attitude Era exciting, but it's a lot more exciting in the last couple of weeks compared to what it's been the last few months.
Mm-hmm.
Little by little, they're starting to bring some of the attitude back. Well, I'm going to take a page out of your book, and while we're on commercial, I'm going to make a phone call.
And that is what Funaki is about to
Hold
face,
on.
ladies and gentlemen. The great Khali Funaki looks like a man who perhaps is heading to the gallows. Well, I think Funaki's in trouble.
Hey, sorry it took so long to call you back. I got caught up doing something else. I didn't forget, I just got caught up doing something else. Okay. Yeah. Well, to some point, yeah. Well, it's not to the same extent that it was in Minnesota, but compared to that, they're somewhat more respectful, but it still happens now and then. Well, yeah, that's basically what it is.
Planned for 2023.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that part hasn't changed, but they're not, it doesn't feel as invasive as it did up there. I don't know how to explain it. And I think the fact that I'm in a warmer climate has a huge part to do with it. Yeah. Because when you're looking out when your window is covered with snow and it's dark outside half the year, that's going to depress anybody. Hell, that would depress Howdy Doody. That would depress, that would depress Big Bird. Anyway, yeah, I know Jan used to talk about that too, and I think that's a big part of why. Was he talking to go back to California? And I think that has a lot to do with it. So it's not like you seem to have acting ability, you seem to like performing, so we'll put you at Interact. They just so he didn't grow up wanting to be a performer. They just said, "Here, this looks good. This is where we'll put you." They're not allowed to do what? Yeah, they have to make sure it's something you actually want to do. Well, it could be too that Jan they asked him, "Do you want to?" And he just said, "Yeah, fine, whatever, I'll do it." Yeah. I've never met Chelsea. Dude, she started a year. Yeah, but the last time I was at a show, she wasn't there yet. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Of Vector or of Interact? Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. You remember meeting her, but you didn't remember her name. Yeah. Well, yeah. I get that impression at times, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Okay.
I think
I was born premature too. What's your point?
Mike, we're killing time.
I don't remember. Hold on. Well, you were fucking around on your phone anyway, so I didn't think it mattered.
Oh, okay. My bad, sorry.
Yeah, see, sometimes I wonder what the point is of this. You ask me, but then you go off and do 500 different things. So I figured if you didn't give a shit, then why should I? Anyway, yeah. I'm not sure how long I was in the hospital, but I gotta get going because I'm getting another call. Okay? Yep.
Let me guess, your friend?
Yeah, my friend Nick.
Learn how to make
have to kill commercial time.
Damn, my nose is cold.
Not just shush.
You shush, you dumbass.
Please.
I wish I always would shush you so you could be back to being a baby face.
For the first time since its inception, the Alpha Academy has decided to accept new students. And I decided to start my search right here in Canada. Although I'm starting to regret it because I've looked up and down Toronto and the only thing I found is toothless, washed up ex-hockey players hooked on Tim Hortons. I like Tim Hortons. Oh, shush. Look at your own Maple Leafs. They lost an ice hockey game to a team from Tampa Bay. Hey, I know education isn't your strong suit here, so let me give you a little factoid. They don't even have ice in Tampa Bay. Here's a few more facts. I found no talent in Canada. Shoosh! The only guy I keep hearing about is some geek named Austin Matthews. Only problem is, Austin Matthews is an American, and he doesn't have the talent to wash Otis's jockstrap, baby!
I hate to say this, but I wish that Kristen Ruka was in WWE so she can snatch that microphone and bite his hand
I'm
off.
hosting the first ever Alpha Academy Open Challenge.
What do you think?
No, she'd snatch the microphone and put it in
So
her
I'm
mouth.
begging you, Toronto, send me your best. I don't care if it's a civilian, if it's some former athlete that can't let go of their glory days, if it's someone that thinks they're a fighter.
Wait a minute.
Send me what you got and see
Wait
if
a
they
minute.
measure up. But I got a hypothesis for you.
Hold up.
They don't. Thank you.
Thank you.
Answer this open challenge.
I know who might.
So fucking gay when he does.
I know who might come out.
Looked up when you've been in a fight with life.
Hear me out. What if it's somebody from WCW who came out?
That's
Hold on.
exactly what I felt. You might want to reset that comment there, Master Cable. We got somebody, all right?
Well,
We talked about a
it's
fighter.
Kevin Owens,
We
but
got one in front of him now.
I don't see Kevin Owens with a partner.
A man who has been on an absolute warpath. Kevin Owens. Canada's own KO.
Oh,
Selling his
God,
way to the
obviously.
ring. Scotiabank Arena now rocking. With the mood Owens has been in over the last several weeks, this could be a relatively short night for Master Gable. Owens is here for one reason and one reason only, to fight.
I think that Kevin Owens is back to being a babyface again.
Is on a mission to remind everyone
No,
just exactly
they're reacting
who
like that
Kevin Owens
because
is.
they're in Canada,
Hospitalized
and that's where he's from.
took on Drew McIntyre
So
last
he's
week.
like a
He has shown
hometown
no
hero.
fear. And it continues right now, go right at Chad Gable.
Oh, just like Bret Hart was
Chad
from
Gable
Canada.
expected to answer the open
Oh,
challenge.
it's a one-on-one.
More than likely, the last person he wanted to accept the open challenge. Chad Gable got to realize you don't want to throw hands with Kevin Owens. Rely on what brought you to the dance, Gable. Wrestle Kevin Owens.
A lot easier said than done with the mood that Owens is in. Gable able to weather the early storm, now wearing Owens down in the corner. Poor Gable's outnumbered now. It's like Chad Gable versus Kevin Owens. And how many people are here in this arena? 16,000. Jimmy, I was looking at you. You have the number.
16,683.
Thank you.
That was impressive.
I'm sorry, Otis was standing right over me, man. He's a giant. It's also, I think, how much Otis weighs, so the numbers just match up. But right now, Chad Gable run right into a wall. Kevin Owens is in a mood. Give me that cauliflower here, buddy.
Gable's regretting that open challenge.
Owens grabbed Chad Gable by his cauliflower ear. I'm a fan of it. I like this ruthless Kevin Owens. Saxton over there has spent the last 3 years complaining about Kevin Owens having a bad attitude. Now all of a sudden, he's a bigger fanboy than anyone in Canada. I like Kevin Owens beating people up and kicking people's ass. But I also like when Chad Gable does it. Oh my God, by Owens. Not just the brutality, the agility of a guy Kevin Owens' size.
We're going to see more of that agility.
Clear the deck.
Or maybe not.
Smart move by Gable. The valedictorian himself.
Gable!
Oh, man. Nasty T-blown suplex on the outside.
That's what you learn spending your life doing Greco-Roman.
Otis is informing us that Gable's got hips like Shakira.
Don't know if I needed that information, but
That's a facial makeover now, too. Implying Shakira's not attractive, Saxton? That's exactly what you were doing. Kevin Owens looking to end this in spectacular fashion.
remember what he did to Ezekiel in his
Escape!
Finds first on the apron.
Oh,
On the apron.
Oh, yes! Can Owens get back up and into this fight?
Whatever happened to Chucky?
You know who I was waiting for to come out to the ring, Michael?
Who?
Him.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, they're in Canada, yeah.
From Chad Gable, answered by Kevin Owens.
I mean, you might
Owens may be
know when he
regretting the
comes out or
decision to
not.
answer the open challenge. Another in a
Well,
series
of course,
of
they'll play the
painful
music.
German suplexes. This one went down before the break on the ring apron. We often talk about how this is the hardest part of the ring. There is absolutely no give. It is all steel underneath. And then following up with a picturesque German suplex on the back of Owens' neck and shoulders again.
Yeah,
What is he trying to be? Brock Lesnar with that suplex?
Oh, and Owens.
Chad Gable settled in nicely and now advantage
It would
firmly
seem like
in
it,
Gable's corner. I mean, Corey, we knew Chad Gable was strong, but the way he's manhandling Kevin Owens with suplex is unbelievable. It was like,
Owens answering with a suplex of his own, and now let's try this one more time. Clear the deck. Carry
Chad Gable not able to get out from under the ropes this time. Look at Kevin Owens unable to capitalize because of all the damage done by Gable.
And Otis trying to will Chad Gable back to his feet.
Look here, the impact from the cannonball from KO.
I'm gonna stop this for a second because in the event that we get cut, I told you I was gonna do this a little bit early.
Do it right now.
In the event that we got cut off, which within the hour we probably will.
There you go.
Well, I didn't tell you to take yourself completely out of the picture.
Just do it, bro.
Anyway, okay. In the event we get cut off early, let me say now, say my goodnights. So too, as I call them, my girls, they're not, of course, they are not, are they biologically mine? No. Are they of my sperm? No, they are not. My sperm did not create them. However, that was a joke. You can laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
Anyway, but I hold them to my heart like they are mine because they have been nothing but good to me. As I always say, nothing but good to me from day one. Yes, there have been some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, when all is said and done, they've been nothing from the first day I came here. They've been nothing but good to me. That's why I call them, and I will always refer to them as my girls. So, that having been said, to Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah and Caitlin, I love each and every single one of you. Have a good night. We will see each other tomorrow. Here's something I haven't said for a while. Good night, my angels. We will see each other tomorrow. I love you all. Have a good night. Sleep well. And know that from my heart to yours, I love you 1,000, 2,000, with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000% of my heart. Each and every single day, you have been nothing but good to me from day one, and I love each and every one of you to the moon and back. Mwah. I also wanted to say, Megan, thank you so much. If I haven't written to you yet, it's not you. It's something is going on with my computer today that I can't get to Facebook or to even any of my websites. So it's not you, or not that I don't want to. It's just that my computer's not working right now. Hopefully overnight, or at least by tomorrow morning, it will fix itself. What caused it, I have no idea, but hopefully it'll be fixed by tomorrow. Noah, we've got 2 weeks, buddy, but I swear to you, up and down, you and I will watch Clash at the Castle together, and it starts at 6 o'clock at night where they are in Scotland. So here, it's going to start at 1 o'clock, go till about 4. So you don't have to worry about not being able to get home. Okay, it'll be daylight when you get here and daylight when you go. So you have nothing to worry about there. And on that note, good night, my angels. I love you all. Mwah. And with that, let's get back to Monday night. Tonight.
Oh, I hope that might go. Wait, I think I had the thing muted.
What?
I had the thing muted.
This whole time?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let me try this one more time.
Here you go.
I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's not muted now, is it?
It's still you, bro. We're still live, bro. You can.
Is it off mute?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
I don't know what this guy did. Things that make you go duh. But at this point, I don't expect much. Anyway, let me try this again. In the event we get cut off, let me try this one more time. 2, though they are not biologically mine, no. Are they of my sperm? No, they are not. But they've been nothing but good to me from day one. So I consider them, and I will always consider them, my girls. Having said that, 2, Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah and Caitlin, I love you all, each and every single one of you, with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000% of my heart. You have been nothing but good to me from day one. You have been a blessing each and every day of my life. Thank you for being part of my life. And what are you doing?
Continue.
What?
Continue.
What? Why are you acting so stupid? What are you doing?
Being funny. Continue.
Jesus Christ. Some days I wonder how you manage. Anyway, yeah. To each and every one of you, I love you to the moon and back. You've been a blessing in my life. Thank you so much for being part of it. Megan, If I haven't written to you yet, I'm sorry. It's just that it's not you. Something is going on with my computer. I can't get my Facebook or any of my websites to go through. Hopefully by tomorrow that'll be fixed. So we'll talk tomorrow. Well, regardless, we'll talk tomorrow. But and Noah, we will hook up for the pay-per-view. It's during the day. It starts at 1, it ends by 4. So it'll be no problem for you to get here and back. It'll be daylight when you get here and when you leave. So you don't have to worry about it. We'll be able to watch just fine. On that note, I love you all. Thank you so much. You've been a blessing in my life. Thank you for being part of it. Each and every day of my life is brighter because you are in it. Thank you all so much. Mwah. I love you. Have a good night.
Anyways, before you say anything else, don't forget to say thank you.
Oh yeah, that. No, I don't want to sound like that. Dude.
He's a dumbass.
I
Let's
don't
get
wanna
back
sound
to the KO match.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like that douchebag. At any rate, I've said my goodnights. This is in case we get cut off early. I've said my goodnights. So let's get back to Monday Night Raw.
First. Kevin Owens stepping very gingerly.
Okay.
Knee been bothering him throughout this match. And trading shots. Oh, well, Kevin Owens just trying to stay upright. Smart move from Chad Gable going right to that compromised knee. Oh! That's gotta be it. Gable's not getting up after that. I'm not sure it's wise for Owens to climb up to the top. But nonetheless, he's going for it all. We're gonna put it away. Oh my God! Halfway across the ring. It's gotta be it. No! Chad Gable survives. Take a look at the height, the distance, and most importantly, the impact. 260 plus pounds halfway across the ring, crashing down onto the cord on Chad Gable, who somehow manages to kick out. Chad Gable looking for momentum for the Alpha Academy. Former Raw Tag Team Champions. Had a tough run as of late, but Chad Gable trying to get himself and his team back in it tonight. Owens looking for the pop-up powerbomb. Gable slips behind. Owens wants the stunner. Gable. Oh! Yeah. Rigid German suplex. Just before 3, getting that right shoulder up. Gable needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal. Gable needs to keep applying the pressure. Whatever he's got left in the tank, now is the time to exhaust it. From the top, Master Gable. Oh! Headbutt connects. That's going to do it. Can Gable make the cover? There it is, hook in the leg. And Owens now, defying the odds, surviving. But before this, look at the angle. High across the top of Owens' shoulders and base of his skull, stacked up high. And then Gable soaring, delivering a flying headbutt right to the heart of Kevin Owens. But amazingly, this one rolls on. But how much more longer does it roll on? As Gable now is upping the ante on the middle row.
I'm going to check this one more time.
He did something big
I've
to
been
get
checking
Kevin Owens out of here.
periodically
That's
throughout the
exactly
night.
what Chad Gable is thinking right now. Owens continues to swing, continues to fight.
Of course, I'm starting to wonder at this point
Gable
where
right
it
there
ran
again
off
to beat
to
him.
let alone come
My
back.
goodness.
Um,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yes! Wow. What? Can Owens make the cover? Now is the time. Gable's not getting up if Owens gets there fast enough. He's there now, crawling to the cover. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How in the world did Gable kick out after this? Showing impact. Owens. Well, Owens on the top rope again. Once again. Oh! Knees up. Knees up. Gable got the knees up. And now it's Gable wasting no time.
Looking for the moonsault.
Super kick on the temple.
Owens hit the rewind button. Papa powerbomb.
Looking to lay 1, 2, 3. Here's one for Kevin Owens. Kevin.
Oh, Otis from behind. No time to celebrate for Kevin Owens.
The tree trunk stomping Kevin Owens right to the canvas. Oh! Otis colliding with the ring post. Owens out of harm's way for the moment, but I don't think Kevin's finished yet. Oh, no. Kevin, no.
Oh, we saw what this did to Ezekiel.
Oh! I think Otis, man, just saved Gable's career.
Well, the show got off to a good start with surprises. Now it's just kind
Punish Kevin Owens.
of settling back into what it used to be.
Stop!
I think they're cheering for Sami Zayn to save Kevin Owens.
Oh, no. Don't do this, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin's gonna do it.
Oh!
Power bomb onto Otis.
Leveling the Alpha Academy. Canadian crowd here in Toronto absolutely loving it. Chad Gable wanted a fight, well, he got one.
Almost beat up, but Kevin Owens did what Kevin Owens does. Fight, Owens, fight.
There's no rest for the weary. After the directly on to his partner, the tree trunk, at the hands of the prize fighter. Yet another message sent to the entire Raw locker room.
Kevin Owens knows exactly who he is, and this is the Kevin Owens Show.
After tonight, who's going to want a piece of the prize fighter? That's the question.
The Judgment Day, we run Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna keep beating everyone up until they realize that. I mean, it's not Dolph Ziggler.
Who?
Exactly.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. You've been beating Dom so much recently. I think he's starting to enjoy it. And as for his daddy, Finn Balor keeps Rey Mysterio in his pocket. He is 6'1" mile.
Oh, that was good. That only leaves one lonely legend to deal with, Edge. I know the cheers are going to be crazy tonight because for the first time in over a decade, the hero returns home to Toronto. Well, it's going to be your last one because I'm sending you back into retirement. All those cheers, as loud as they were, they're going to turn to terrifying screams from your friends, from your family, as you meet your Judgment Day. Very good, he's like it.
It has been 10 years since Edge has competed on WWE in Toronto, and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day looking to spoil the homecoming. Edge said he would end the Judgment Day. Big step tonight for him. Priest looks at this opportunity to put the final nail in the coffin of the career of the Radar Superstar.
It's Aaliyah, remember?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
She's also from Canada.
Aaliyah coming from SmackDown to take on Bayley, presented by the $2 or $5 menu at Sonic, only at Sonic. There's Aaliyah getting ready to go, warmed up, fired up. She's going to need it on Raw against Bayley next.
Nothing beats a Jolly Witch.
A mouth-watering ham and cheese sandwich.
Plus, our parents just grab them from the freezer.
You ever met the actress that makes Bart's voice in other languages? No. You ever met the actress that makes Bart's voice in other languages? No, I have not. A gal named Jump Hori, she's Japanese, does the voice of Bart. I think she's a little younger than me. It's only because I worked her on the internet. That's why I know her name. It's not because I know this. I know. It's my job. Ever met...
Only at Sonic. There is Aaliyah ready to take on Bayley. Well, tonight we saw one half of the women's tag team bracket filled. Dakota Kai and Io Sky victorious. Unfortunately, on the other side of the bracket, some unfortunate change. At Friday Night SmackDown this past week, Gigi Dolan of Toxic Attraction suffered an unfortunate injury. She will not be medically cleared to compete this coming Friday. But there is a silver lining, so to speak.
And a new opportunity has opened up now for another team to advance what will be a second chance fatal four-way tag team match. The teams of Tamina and Dana Brooke, Shotzi and Xia Li, Nikki ASH and Duja, and Natalia and Sonya Deville. The winner of this match will then go on to face Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah in the semi-finals.
Or whatever's left of Aaliyah after tonight. That remains to be seen. San Jose, California, Bayley! June 25th, 2021 on SmackDown.
I have to say, it's sad.
What?
How simply you're amused. How easily you're amused. It's just sad.
Last time we saw Bayley in the ring. So Mopey, Saxon, Bayley's focused. Bayley's not only focused on tonight, she's focused on Cardiff, Wales, at Clash at the Castle, the 6-woman tag team match where Bayley will lead Io Sky and Dakota Kai to face off against Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Bayley clearly has a lot on her mind and a lot on her plate. So don't talk about being mopey.
Well, clearly Bayley was not prepared to compete here tonight. Give it up to Aaliyah for stepping up and going, hey, you've been talking for weeks, let's go, let's have a match.
Or Aaliyah potentially dug her own grave. She challenged one of the most decorated female superstars in all of WWE to a match. What happens next is on her. Was presented by the new $2 for $5 menu at Sonic, only at Sonic. I admire Aaliyah. I admire the guts it took to issue this challenge. Aaliyah has got a very bright future. She owns the fastest victory in WWE history. And it would do great things for Aaliyah's career should she be able to knock off somebody as decorated as Bayley. But let's be real here. This is Bayley. Quickly.
Yeah, Bayley who almost lost just now.
Well, ring rust is a real thing, Saxton. Inside cradle. Shoulders down and quick reversal. Back up to her feet for Bayley.
Maybe that was part of the wise strategy from Aaliyah, understanding it's been quite some time since Bayley's actually competed.
Nice hip toss.
In her hometown, nonetheless, what a night it could be for Aaliyah.
You're right, it could be. It's entirely possible. But I'm just saying, Aaliyah's setting herself up for some heartbreaking disappointment in front of her friends and family.
Such a pessimist.
I'm a realist, Saxton. Slick move so far from Aaliyah.
Aaliyah evolves. Creative offense.
Certainly has Bayley off of her game in the early goings, covered by Aaliyah. Look at the leg, but quick sit up from Bayley.
He's got the ear of Aaliyah.
Perfectly legal. Some viciousness from the veteran.
Bayley kind of underestimated Aaliyah in the early going of this match. Really cost her.
You want something to drink or something?
No,
Bailey were to say,
because
I don't know, take Aaliyah's ear off. It would actually benefit Aaliyah because she claims to be bougie.
I actually would, but the thing is, it's almost 10. And if I get anything, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
I mean, I can get you a bottle of water.
And I don't want to hear piss, bitch, whine, complain.
I'm going to go get you some water. I'll be right back.
Well, okay. I mean, wait, do you want me to wait?
You can continue if you want, Michael.
All right.
You got from it. It's much more beneficial to your bank account if you're bougie. You only have to buy one earring instead of a whole pair. You always I'm ever the optimist, basically.
You are an absurd human being. That's what you are.
Now that early momentum of Aaliyah right now countered by Bailey. She knows every trick in the book. First women's Grand Slam champion, first women's Triple Crown champion. Bailey's done it all.
What I'm going to do.
Here. Some water.
Oh. Okay.
Better catch up quick, cover. Well, this is where Aaliyah's fight, her tenacity gets tested here. The longer this match goes.
But think about it this way, as much as you like to talk about what a feel-good story it is, being on Raw in front of your family, in front of your hometown, you're setting yourself up for failure. You are putting yourself into the pressure cooker of your own
That's
volition.
what you're here to do? To step up to make a name for yourself? Oh, what should Aaliyah do? Cower in the back? No, Bailey. I don't want to face you. I don't want to make a name for myself and get people talking about me.
Aaliyah made the challenge, Saxton, not Bailey.
Exactly, and you're doubting Aaliyah for making the challenge.
I'm saying she set herself up to potentially fail. That is what I said. Listen to me. I'm usually right.
Give yourself too much credit.
I'm going to punch you in the foot.
I wish you tried.
I've seen you wrestle. Bailey now. Picking out, flattening Aaliyah. There goes your feel-good story. Good job, Bailey.
The match isn't over yet.
Incredible aggression so far from Bailey, trying to get it over with.
Kick out from Aaliyah.
Take a look at this incoming. Pow! And Bailey now dictating the pace of this matchup.
Behind the scenes, could Bailey have touched a nerve talking about Raquel Rodriguez, kind of basically calling Aaliyah the weak link in that team, goading Aaliyah.
Listen, Bailey understands the mental aspect of this game as well as anybody. That could very well have been the intention. Nasty looking impact in the middle turnbuckle.
Every step Bailey takes sends a message, which is you're not on my level yet. Yeah, Aaliyah will not go down without a fight. Attempting to give herself a chance at what would be a major upset over Bailey.
What's the name of that website?
Check this power out for Bailey.
Oh!
Double knees to the abdomen
To the
But
cover,
there's
hooking the leg.
PW Torch too.
Look out from Aaliyah, but she is starting to wear down in the ring. You gotta give credit to Aaliyah. She's fighting her heart out. Aaliyah's been very impressive thus far. It's just, to your point you made, Bailey is out here anxious and eager to show the world and Aaliyah that Aaliyah's not on Bailey's level.
Bailey wasn't anxious to get in the match in the first place.
Also, Bailey, with Dakota Kai, with Io Sky, she's been the leader. She's been the one at the front of that faction, of that group. So tonight is a chance for Bailey to lead by example. Exactly. Can't afford to fail. She wants to show everyone her led by her is the strongest, and Aaliyah gets some offense going of her own.
This is huge for Aaliyah. Huge opportunity to capitalize.
High risk, not going to pay off tonight. Maybe it will. Homage to Trish Stratus on the outside. Bailey driven face first. Can Aaliyah shock everybody?
Aaliyah wanted to win this match inside the ring. There's press. Dropping bombs on Bailey.
The exhaustion starting to play a factor. There wasn't a great deal behind those rights thrown by Aaliyah.
And Aaliyah's just doing whatever she can think of.
Well, Bailey's not a superstar you want to find yourself in that predicament for. You have to have a game plan that you can execute. Because Bailey is a master at throwing you off of your plan.
He's going down low. Single leg grab.
Putting pressure on the back. Middle of the ring. A handful of hair for Bailey.
Desperation for Bailey to escape.
Another thing, Corey, on Bailey's side, the willingness to do just about anything. What it takes to be a champion in WWE. Oh, modified monkey flip there by Bailey. Here we go. Rose Ball. To the cover. And the veteran wins it. Bailey.
A valiant effort put forth by Aaliyah, but in the end, experience was too much. And that's why Bailey is your victor. And look who's here to celebrate.
We talked about leadership, Corey. She set the example in the ring. Listen, Aaliyah tried valiantly. Aaliyah gave it all she had, and this was incredibly impressive. Right now, center of the ring, and that, as they say, was all she wrote. Momentum for Clash at the... So important right now in favor of Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. They are rolling. We said something about veterans. Huge match later tonight. Styles and Lashley competing for the United States Championship last week on Raw in a can't-miss contest. But these two will join forces tonight.
You care my arm itches.
Absolutely priceless piece of jewelry around the neck of Ciampa, gifted to him by one of his mentors. One of the most decorated WWE superstars of all time. And ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw just became must-see. Feel better now that you said that? The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, a team of Ciampa and The Miz. Ciampa and The Miz will join forces against the duo we just took a look at. AJ Styles and the United States Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. A huge tag team match awaits.
I cannot wait to see how Lashley and Styles fare as a tag team. We're going to find out next on Raw.
You know what I just realized they haven't had tonight? What? Miz TV. Mm-hmm. Although with it almost being 10 o'clock, I would very seriously doubt they're going to.
Ciampa under the tutelage of The Miz. He's looked impressive on Monday Night Raw. Here's impressive. Herculean.
First, he is the United States Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley in the back does a push-up challenge that no other superstar can do without puking. They can't get half their
You and I have literally watched, what, 8, 9 different superstars
At least.
the push-up challenge, and Lashley smokes them all just for fun, just to get warmed up, just before Lashley steps out here into the ring to kick someone's ass.
Is he even tired at the end?
Absolutely not.
You threw up, didn't you, Byron?
Let's not talk about that. Pedro Georgia, 218 pounds. The phenomenal AJ Styles. Lashley and Styles, a duo bound by mutual respect. 7 nights ago, AJ Styles pushed the Almighty to the limit and very nearly became the new United States champion. As we see, Lashley was able to survive and retain, but these are 2 world-class athletes joining forces.
The competition between Lashley and Styles is what dream matches are made of. And now tonight, we could see a dream tag team here with the Almighty and the Phenomenal One.
Don't forget what happened 2 weeks ago when Ciampa was the one who pushed Bobby Lashley to the limits and nearly became United States champion. You know that loss has eaten at Ciampa since. Tonight is an opportunity for a measure, a modicum of revenge.
Iron sharpens iron. All of the men in the ring have made one another sharper over the last few weeks.
You know who they hardly talk about?
From year to year, having a little fun.
Omos.
But once the bell rings, it is all business.
They hardly talk about Omos.
Styles that'll start things off with Ciampa. And this tag team matchup.
Styles and Ciampa are 2 superstars who have been intertwined over the past several months. Neither man able to gain a decisive advantage or sustain any sort of victory. Back and forth, week after week.
At SummerSlam, it was The Miz against Logan Paul. Ciampa through the
baby!
Someone say ejected. I think some molars got ejected from Ciampa's mouth.
Now the tag made
To the United States champion. First look at Styles and Lashley working together.
Maybe they
Ease to the handoff.
Ah.
making it look easy. Look at this superhuman power. Oh, the Almighty.
All night.
Well, more than likely,
Let's take another look
the only
at
way
the drop kick of AJ Styles.
unless it's the
Right
holiday,
on the chin of Ciampa. It's
is if
almost
they got
miraculous.
hurt.
Ciampa was able to recover and now makes the tag to the Miz.
Oh, true.
Right on time with the aggression on Bobby Lashley. Going to work on the ribs.
Whoa, this raw power from Lashley. Right about, crushing finale.
Not quite. Lashley quickly tagging in AJ Styles. A lot of history between these 2 men.
With some strikes from Styles, and down goes the A-lister.
Combinations from AJ Styles. When he gets running, No one fights bigger than AJ Styles. Look at this. Right to the back of the neck of the Miz. Oh, one for Ciampa. The Almighty saying, light work. Oh! Then Ciampa and the Miz come back, lay that outside the ring.
Hi, we're visible. A different kind of wire.
On Monday,
One College Bowl premieres September 9th on NBC.
it's Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles versus The Miz and Ciampa on Monday Night Raw, and it's been incredible, the teamwork we've seen on both sides. We've seen more of an experience Edge as a tag team for The Miz and Ciampa. Oh my goodness, the exclamation point by Ciampa. Kick out from AJ Styles. They've done a great job of keeping AJ isolated and away from the almighty Bobby Lashley. We just saw why Ciampa is such a lethal competitor. AJ simply extended an arm and Ciampa saw an opportunity. Ciampa will systematically pick you apart with whatever you give him. He always has such a vicious offense. When he's on, no one's better. From bell to bell, Ciampa's the personification of misery. Tag is made to The Miz. Oh, teamwork. He's misery to the cover. You gotta be impressed with the continued offense we're seeing on display from The Miz and Ciampa. Oh, that's the first bright thing you've said all night, Saxton. I'm used to you crying and whining about how Miz is a reality star and is one of the most popular men on the planet Earth. And I call it like I see it. That's what I do. Oh, you in that certain community on Reddit you hang out with? Never mind. They call me a Chad. Here we go. AJ trying to fight his way back into this one. Later tonight, all Styles, Damian Priest, inches away from making the tag. And Miz with that double leg ramming AJ Styles into the turnbuckle. Ciampa taking the opportunity to hammer away. AJ continuing to try to fight out of this predicament. A long ways away from his corner. Oh, wow! At this point, AJ may not even make the tag to Bobby Lashley. Drop kick right to John Ciampa, letting AJ Styles off the hook. Styles launched into the barricade. Ciampa the Miz soaking up every second of this valuable time. Close party's over. He's still done a great job getting under the skin of the almighty Bobby Lashley. And as long as Lashley's not the legal competitor, it's a brilliant strategy. This is why AJ Styles may not be able to make that tag. And look at Ciampa, the consummate pro, right in the center of the ring, putting his own body in between AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley. Look at the way Ciampa lifts his hips up off of the mat. That's creating added pressure on Styles in his jaw. 16,683 at the Scotiabank Arena, sold out here tonight in Toronto, and they are getting their money's worth. Incredible tag team match. Oh, great offense yet again from Ciampa. And to your point, Corey, it seems like the Miz and Ciampa are taking advantage of maybe the one weakness for AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley. Getting emotional, right? Both guys get fired up very, very easily. Staring at Bobby Lashley fuming. That's Miz's wheelhouse. That's Miz's milieu. It's where he's existed for the majority of his career. To be insufferable to an opponent. Ciampa is more of a technician. Ciampa is world traveled, but Ciampa can still learn these little gems. Ciampa's smart enough to know what he doesn't know, and a veteran like The Miz can provide it. Ciampa came out and publicly said, I attached myself to The Miz because it would put more eyeballs on my career, more of a spotlight on my career. Ciampa, though, seemingly improving every week, but
Right now, the Miz veteran moves, keeping AJ Styles centered and away from Bobby Lashley cover. Just before the count of 3.
Is wisely dragging AJ Styles back to his corner as Ciampa tags in and the offensive onslaught continues.
Make a wish. I wish I never had to come back to Toronto. Well, if you wouldn't go through customs looking like Sleazy P. Martini, maybe they wouldn't give you such a hard time.
Well, you have the morality squad on the other side over there, Jimmy.
And here's Ciampa doing what Ciampa does best, just grinding down Styles. Not a compliment, by the way, Byron. Right now, Ciampa bulldog chin-lock position, wearing out AJ Styles. Almost to the breadbasket of Ciampa. He's trying to hang on. And, oh! Could be perfect timing, the Miz.
I don't think Styles can make the tag.
Maybe. Oh, Pele kick.
This is the best chance Styles has.
Bobby Lashley cannot wait to get into this match.
Arm outstretched, tag is made. Here comes the United States champion.
Tag is also made to Ciampa, who's being bounced around like a ping pong ball right now.
Great trade of velocity. Bobby Lashley hitting everything that moves.
Oh, man. Oh, he doesn't care who his target is. Taking out the entire team. Whoa. What? Oh! Face first go Ciampa and the Miz.
Lashley is standing tall and hungry for more.
That was cool.
Ready to end this right now.
So the price of one.
Spear. Smart move by Ciampa. Looking like he's had enough. Talk about the education of Ciampa. Able to see that one coming. Oh no, we see this. Yep.
Oh! Ring post. Bobby Lashley unleashing every ounce of his rage onto Ciampa. Lashley gonna try this again. Looking for the spear.
And Miz coming to the aid of Ciampa. We're seeing what you talked about, Corey. The crowd behind Lashley makes him a new man. You're right. Even in Canada, the WWE Universe rallies behind Bobby Lashley. Oh, with a bell. That's going to do it. What a turnaround this would be. Oh. Barely getting that right shoulder up. Willow's bell from Ciampa. Spiking the United States Championship. And now Ciampa wants the fairy tale ending. No way you get the fairy tale ending.
Lashley!
Folding Ciampa in half to the cover! And Miz just in time to keep it alive.
Styles back into the equation, going after the Miz.
AJ Styles not about to let the Miz get a free shot over the top! Are you kidding me?
Styles coming back to life in this match.
What the hell?
What the hell? Get the camera. Who the hell are these people? AJ Styles is confused as we are.
Who the hell was that? Go back.
Yeah, let's go back and
now runs into a boot.
see what.
The Miz got a free shot over the top.
Well, at least they're trying again. I have to give him that.
Styles coming back to life in this match.
Again? What the hell? Get the camera. Who the hell are these people? AJ Styles is confused as we are. I was attempting to refocus here on this match.
Okay, I have to go with the announcers.
Now runs into a boot.
I have no idea who that could have been.
Wait a minute.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Dexter Lumis.
What? Get the goddamn rope out here. The bell is right up in the court. Where are the cops? Where are the officials? Someone help Miz. What the hell's happening? He's getting dragged into the back in the middle of the match. How is this psychopath allowed in the arena again? Where is security?
Well, why is he not allowed in the arena?
Referee saying the match is over. Ciampa's still fighting. To his credit, I mean, good.
Oh, yeah, we got Styles. Styles with the.
But not over until AJ Styles says it's over. Can someone get eyes on Miz?
I don't know what to say about what we just saw happening. I mean, Lashley and Styles still focused on Ciampa. Ciampa the victim of yet another spear.
Why are they so? There's no referee in
Now
the
Kid
ring.
the Almighty and Styles have had their issues with Ciampa, but the Miz has been kidnapped. Let's not forget that. I didn't know what.
Styles continued on as if the match was still happening, which it was not.
I mean, Styles, Lashley, no one knows what the hell to make of this situation. This is a freaking WWE superstar. He's a father, and this sort of stuff happens. This is ridiculous.
No, it is. It's beyond ridiculous.
All we can say is that moving on with the rest of tonight, Damian Priest was the first recruit into the Judgment Day by the Edge, because Edge saw his talent. Now, Edge has to deal with that talent one-on-one in Toronto.
For the first
option for it's said often, but this time it's abundantly true. Losing is not an option for Damian Priest, taking on his former mentor, Edge. Toronto will become unglued when Edge faces that man, Damian Priest, tonight.
Well, what was that? We have to admit they're at least trying to bring it back to what it was. But, and maybe it's because I'm older, I don't know, but it just doesn't come off the same way.
And I don't know who that dude was who was in the audience. I know who Dexter Lumis was. Wait a minute. Oh my God, he's back!
Well, Johnny Gargano comes back to Monday Night Raw. And this is actually going to be my first time seeing him because I never watched NXT, so. Of course, I don't know if he's going to fight because he's not in the ring here. He's going to go on close. Okay, sorry.
I'll watch this tomorrow morning then. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And the return of Johnny Gargano.